Hey friends, yeah, don't look at my hair. Hey friends, this is Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, remember those frozen pierogies I got from the grocery outlet? Well, I'm gonna cook. Every time I start a video, she's got to go drink water and make noise. Grace, enough. Yes, they're frozen pierogies, not handmade, but I am going to show you how I like to prepare them. You're going to need frozen spinach, sour cream, bacon, and onions, and of course, pierogies. Let's get started. Okay, first things first, folks. I'm going to take this package of bacon, and I'm going to start putting it in this frying pan, and we're going to slow cook it. We don't really want it crispy, because none of us have really great teeth, but we do want it cooked thoroughly because we're going to be using the fat from this bacon. So, I would recommend slicing it if it's good bacon, but this will just fall apart in the frying pan anyway. Alright, so while we cook this bacon, let's get our onions ready. Now, I'm going to slice up these onions so that they will be ready when I want to throw the peppers. I'm going to use frozen peppers and fresh onions, but not until the bacon is almost completely cooked. We don't want to overcook the onions and peppers. We just want them kind of lightly sauteed. Now you're going to need a big boiling pot of water for your pierogies, because yes, you can fry them from the frozen state, but originally pierogies are meant to be boiled. And so what I do is I boil them. I boil them till they float. And then, well, you're just going to wait and see, aren't you? Okay, I'm putting my water on to boil for my pierogies. This is kind of a special dinner. So first things first, I'm going to turn this little pot on here, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter. And then I'm going to add, I don't know, about a cup of milk. And into that, I'm going to drop spinach balls, 3 or 4 of them, to cook in that milk. Add a little bit of onion powder. Now you see what I'm talking about here, folks. A little bit of garlic. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of black pepper. We do not need salt because the bacon is salty enough, and so is the butter. And we're just going to let that spinach thaw and relax over a low-medium heat in that milk and butter. Okay, so the general rule for this recipe is 1.5 spinach balls per person, 1 package of bacon. We now know that bacon is no longer a pound. We want 1 chopped onion per person, 1 chopped pepper per person, and about 5 pierogies each. Now that will work because Mom will eat 3, Howie will eat 7, and I will eat 5 or whatever. We'll figure it out. But I'm lucky I can get Mom to eat 2 or 3 of them. Now our water is almost boiling. So let's get our onions in here. We don't really, we want them cooked, but we want them to cook, we don't want them burnt, but they cook faster than the bacon. That's why we're putting them in after. And now let's get our peppers. Oh, I'm sorry about the steam. Okay, lots of veg, folks, lots of veg. That's the secret. There's Nan's, there's mine, 7, and 2 more because I know Howie's going to want more than just that. Now we're going to put them in that boiling water until they float. See, if you put them in with the beginning of the bacon, your onions and everything are going to be mushy and, soupy. And so you want to pre-cook the bacon first. We don't want it to separate, but we're going to put in this half a tub of sour cream. And if I need more, I can add more. But this makes the sour cream go farther. Cover more. Yeah, get that sour cream in there. Oh, and it curdled. It curdled. Oh well, you know what? It is what it is. I'll just add more sour cream. Damn, I really am disappointed that did that. That separated like that. Our pierogies are floating, which means they're ready to go into that hot fat. I'm gonna fish these pierogies out, now that they're floating, into a bowl. And I am going to turn up our bacon and veg to get these just a little more cooked. All right, now we've got this on high. We're going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely perfect. We're going to get this out of here. All right, that's good enough. So you know now what we're going to do? Turn this back up. We're going to dump those pierogies in there. Give them a coarse fry on both sides. All right. You don't want them to stick because then they rip open. So just give them a flip, scrape them up, give them a flip. And now we just dump this all back in over top. Just like that. We just start dishing up. Now, folks, we don't eat like this every day, so don't ask me for my Howard's cardiologist phone number. Now, the reason I thought of the milk and the butter is I read that in a cookbook that you can replace sour cream in any recipe with melted together milk and butter. Now, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Lots of veg, lots of protein. There's Howard's plate. And then you'll see him do a thumbs up on that. Well, you're not going to get a thumbs up because Nan and I have eaten our supper and watched a movie. And he still hasn't come in from the barn or from the garage. How was your supper, Mom? Thank you. This is the Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, yeah, the sauce and the milk separated a bit, but it was still bloody delicious.
Yes, it was.
I mean, sour cream is sour cream, right? Take care. God bless.